Now let's take a look at the ITV News headlines where you are.
Good evening. The RNLI will withdraw its cover from many of our West Country beaches after today as the season formally draws to a close. But the charity is warning locals and tourists to take care in our coastal areas after a busy half-term saw them respond to a number of incidents, including the rescue of a 13-year-old boy in Cornwall.
On any given day when you've got swell or surf, there'll be rip currents potentially, so things can change very quickly. Just try and know your limits, know your abilities, especially if you're a novice surfer. During winter, swells are a bit bigger, a bit more powerful, so always try and stay within your limits.
Vital funding has been secured to prevent further flooding in a village in East Devon. Fennerton has been badly affected by flooding in the past, most notably in 2014, when a number of homes in the area were damaged. But now, after 2 years of waiting, East Devon District Council says £4 million has been secured to make various improvements. A well-known and much-loved banger racing circuit in Cornwall has run what could be its final race, with the site earmarked for redevelopment. The United Downs Raceway has been entertaining locals in Redroof for the past 50 years, but today its lease formally ended. Cornwall Council, who own the land, say discussions are ongoing with the new leaseholder to allow racing to continue.
The raceway has been here for 50 years, and if the raceway was to close and people want to race at the nearest circuit, that's going to be a round trip of about 250 miles. So, it makes little sense to close down something which is popular, is thriving, and has its place within the community.
OK, now it's time for your weekend sport.
For the love of the game. eBay sponsors ITV Regional Sports Reports.
And there were plenty of thrills in the football with 5 of our teams in action, including a table-topping win in League One and a bit of Hollywood glamour in the National League. Here's a look at the highlights.
Top of League One and now unbeaten in 15. Playing Plymouth Argyle at this moment in time is a frightening prospect. Ipswich Town were the latest victims of the Pilgrims' impressive form after they came from behind to notch all 3 points. Luke Jeffcott scored his 6th of the season to drag the home side level before Connor Grant drilled in the winner in the second half. There was also plenty to cheer about in Exeter City's win away at Salford in League Two. The Grecians took the lead through Matt Jay, who somehow managed to fire in a shot from a tight angle. Salford later levelled, but Exeter weren't to be denied. Deep in injury time, there was a freak-own goal as Jake Caprice's shot cannoned off the post, hit the keeper and bounced into the net. Over in the National League, there was plenty of drama both on and off the pitch for Torquay as they travelled to Wrexham. The Welsh club have recently been taken over by Hollywood duo Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. And it seemed like everything was going to script when the home side opened the scoring. But Torquay, they had other plans. Some nice trickery on the wing left the Wrexham defence for dead as goals forward Common Lemony Evans headed in the equaliser. A 1-0 win at the Bob Lucas Stadium will have certainly lifted the spirits of Weymouth fans after they made it 2 wins on the trot. Belgian Omar Musa scored the only goal of the game and his first in English football. And there weren't any goals or goals during Yeovil Town's trip to Solihull, but 2 red cards still gave the crowd something to boo. The first was shown to Moore's Jordan Cranston for a needless clash, before Yeovil's Max Hunt was dismissed just minutes later.
And finally, Plymouth's Mark Onrod has been named Pride of Britain's Regional Fundraiser of the Year. The former Royal Marine and triple amputee picked up the award at the ceremony in London last night after raising hundreds of thousands of pounds for charity through his various challenges, including most recently a swim off Plymouth Hoe and a nighttime cycle across Devon. Seriously impressive stuff. We'll be hearing from Mark on our programme tomorrow evening. But now it's time to get your forecast. Here's Philippa with the details.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV West Country weather.
Hello there, it's been very blustery out there this afternoon and the Meadowers still have a yellow wind warning in force taking us right through this evening. Gusts easily in the region of 50 to 60 miles per hour, perhaps even higher along the most exposed coast out towards the north and west, all courtesy of this deep area of low pressure. Now it is gradually going to move away northeastwards over the next couple of days. In its place, high pressure is going to start to try building in from the west, but stuck in between that we'll have northerly winds and that's going to bring a somewhat chillier feel as we start the new week. Out there at the moment then, still plenty of showers on the scene, pushed along by those strong and gusty winds. A little change in that setup through the rest of the night. There will be some clear spells, but the breeze will keep the temperatures up, so even in rural spots probably not much lower than 6 or 7 Celsius by dawn. Tomorrow morning, still a fair few showers on the cards, still those strong and blustery winds. I think through the day the showers tending to become a little fewer and farther between, especially so inland, and the winds gradually starting to ease down a little as well. Temperature wise though, it will be a struggle. Highs just 12 or 13 Celsius and feeling chillier still with those winds. Do take care. Bye-bye.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV West Country weather.
OK, thank you very much, Philippa. That's it from us this evening. Do enjoy the rest of your Halloween weekend. We'll be back tomorrow during Good Morning Britain. Bye-bye.